Yeah, looks loud. Good morning, guys. Welcome to daily recap of the 1st of May. Hope y'all doing well. Let's go about it. So I had no time yesterday, so we'll do it now. Um, let's just dive straight into it. So initially I said in a pre-market analysis, I was looking for longs below here. Then I saw this trade. I didn't take it. Why? Because I didn't see this area. I was just so focused on price just coming below this area and then get a long move. And guess what? Price tapped below. It gave like a 1 minute shift, and you can then see that the trade continued and just flew up. So that's good. It's great. Let me check something real quick. Mm. All right, yeah. So what happened yesterday? First of all, we started in London, and we can see that price trickle down into this 50% discount area region of our bullish leg. Well, overall, we know that I was looking. So yeah, if you want to like have the entire breakdown, just watch the pre-market analysis from yesterday. But essentially, I was looking for longs. We broke below here, but we are still inside this red low till high, and therefore we can look for longs. We took this liquidity, and then we broke structure over here. So we had kind of that realignment, although we know that there's a lot of liquidity to the downside. Same for DXY with a lot of, oh, wrong one, with a lot of liquidity to the upside over here. And we can already see that DXY is getting closer. Still didn't take these highs, so we can expect price now to come here. And I wouldn't look for buys, aka sells on DXY before we at least take this one. And that would mean probably for DXY to get below here and even maybe below here. For EU to look for longs. But so we came down here, and I'm just gonna break down this trade. So we get the early buyers over here. We can see a high, a low, a lower high, lower low, bear structure being formed. Those highs being taken out, equals are being formed, and then those two taken out caused me to mark it out as early buyers. Then over here I saw that Asia low equals were created, and we broke minus structure again. Now this is funny how here you can see that the feed of FXCM changes because I put it on the with the magnet tool, and it's still now it isn't on anymore, which is interesting to see. But yeah, so and then I saw price creating equals. So that's for me an indication like, okay, with these bullish breaks and then equals, this bullish break or minor break is another form of early buyers. I'm gonna remove this now. So we get two sets of early buyers, then we get Frankfurt open, and we push down, take out Asia low, and we actually come into the 50-minute PY. And below the 50% of this 50-minute demand zone, 15-minute demand zone. So Frankfurt pushing price down. And then we can see we had a 1-minute market shift over here, break structure. And that's where actually the entry came from, because we got early buyers, we got the shift. And now this is another thing. Beforehand, these weren't equals. So if we go to FXCM, we can actually see that same thing. So over here, we can see that we took out these lows with this wick, and then we got that shift. So actually seems like way more valid on a forex.com, but yeah, I guess it is what it is. Well, actually it changed during the marking out the trade. Where is it? Yeah, here. And then we can actually see that price was hesitating, start to slow down. Just came above here, so I was just marking out like I took the trade, missed it unfortunately, but I was marking it out, everything like I took it. So over here I would reduce, and then I came back, and then it would move away again, and then over here after breaking this, just actually after moving away, tapping in again, I would just go break even because there's price was coming down. It took some liquidity, but essentially it came down. No, it came down. It formed this minor high, continued down, respected that minor high. Then we continued further down. And then price came up. But what you can see over here is that price had this kind of move, and it just started respecting that. Plus, after coming down, it should move up, and it didn't give a strong intent to continue up, right? So that would have been reason enough for me while trading this to just go break even, potentially miss out on a trade, but like break. So the stop loss reduction was already hit, and then coming below this means a bearish break essentially, because we get a low, a high, higher low, or this bearish break, bullish break, higher low, higher high, and then the bearish break. So after moving away, just go break even, and yeah, and we didn't get that swing, that Frankfurt down, London up. And why is that? I think it was because of the holiday and the low volume during the session, and because there was like there was some internal range liquidity taken, but this was not like, it was just Asia low, but this was like the liquidity from this leg, off this leg. So yeah, now can remove this. Oh, wrong one, my bad. Take off this and this one. We can make this one green, whatever color. Then we can take off this. Now I might be working on a new entry drill. I'm not sure yet because I had another 6% month, So although it's not like big and I don't have a lot of trades, I'm slightly missing out on trades. I'm quite happy with it. Maybe I should change my trading times a little bit instead of changing my entry drill. And with that, I would already get like more trades. Thing here is this is the trade. And I asked someone that took the trade how he took it, because I see that almost, we're almost every time waiting for the same areas. And if I'm not waiting for the same area, it's probably a lower probability area. But essentially, we get this break here on the 1 minute, and then it doesn't fill. But we get a nice 15-minute close. Yeah, so there's that break. So you can just enter after that break, essentially. So you just enter like that, because that 15-minute close quite strong. And then you target this, or you wait for the 15-minute candle. Yeah, closure. Yeah, you can target either this high, or you can target Asia high. Now you might get a slight delay, so then this will be your trade. But so again, this is another different time frame entry, different style. Lower is to reward even. Yes, it hits 1 to 5, but your target will be Asia high or this high actually, and that's it. So it will give you like a 1, 2, 4, and you can see the continuation, the 1 hour candles. Let's see. Yeah. So you can hold the trade. Okay. Yeah, I'm just talking to myself a little bit. But yeah, so that's maybe a way to enter this trade because as I said, below this liquidity, I want to look for long. So that happened. Good that my bias played out, but if I can't participate times I want or just a little bit more than usual, then what's the point of being there? So just rather set like limits and that kind of stuff and wait for your areas to be hit. I am first going to do that. Let me write that down. Um, which is don't really focus on session times, but rather on trading areas. And let's start with that. I'm gonna start with that. So thing is with that is that I don't have my strict times anymore. I like my strict times because I have other stuff to do as well. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, then coming into New York. So thing is, I was favoring longs. I even marked this out as a bullish break. So there that assuming that there might be a continuation from here. But this was bank holiday. That's why the session is so small, no volume. Then volume kicked in. Yep. What can we see over here? So this is quite correctional. That's why I was like, all right, long seem very valid. We got the turnaround, and I want to see there's like this one might be better on a 30-minute. Yeah. On a 30-minute, we got this PY. Sorry. We got that PY. Now on the 5-minute, what does it look like? Like trash, just a cluster of trades. But you could essentially say that we with okay, so following this bit, yeah, so following this purple structure, which is internal to the red one, but probably very strong as it started all the way over here. Price action is correctional, and we got liquidity to the downside, so we might actually follow this purple structure. Same thing I'm gonna do here now. I'm gonna focus on maybe shorts from here, though there's not a lot of liquidity that makes it a little bit tricky, but yeah, I think that's a good idea. I will go over that in the pre-market analysis. Well, essentially, okay, how do I say that? So we got this bearish break, low, high, bearish break. We got this bearish lag. We did achieve discount, a premium. We did take some form of internal range liquidity. We did respect this area that's set just above that liquidity. We then got minus structure. That didn't achieve any discount, but without using the 50%, you get a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, bearish break. Then a continuation. So we get a low, high, high, low, high, high, bearish break, return to premium, continuation, not a bearish break. Maybe look for sells here. And then over here, using that this already achieved discount and this was bearish break, you could look for sells from this supply zone. And I don't think we reach 50% of that. Nope, we don't. But we can go lower and see what it looks like. So here you get your break. No, not that one, this one. High. So early sellers, maybe this here could be classed as early sellers. Why this one? Well, low, high, bearish break, bullish break. Same here. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high, lower, low, bullish break. Though that's far away from that area over here. For that area, this would be your bullish break. Then this move could be your early sellers, but not the cleanest either. So not really any early sellers here. And then, but you get the break. So I can look where I sell and give it a reading room. 304 and doesn't give you an entry. I want to look to enter here, to be fair. So yeah, nothing there during New York. And then end of New York, nope, we just continue down. Over here, we can see my markings from the pre-market analysis until like 818, which is around, what's the width white? Why is there white? Look, why is it split in half? Anyway, 818. So over here, I recognize this mistake where it changed. So Mr. Valid trade setup was too focused on price, taking that liquidity. Well, it turned out I was not too focused. I just had my bias, and my bias was actually right. So well done, actually, instead of being too focused. Nothing too focused. Nothing wrong with being too focused on an area. Well, a little bit if you can't adapt, but I adapted quite well. So yeah, and then we got that continuation. We're still inside our 50-minute demand, deep down low. We got previous daily highs up here. And we have our previous daily low down there. So yeah, all right. We'll be back in a minute with the pre-market analysis. Peace out. Oh, don't let me. There you go.